Good morning, you guys. All right, today is April 11th. Okay. The moon is currently in Gemini. All right, so a great time to do some sort of research. Definitely working on communication skills. If you're having some sort of social gathering, if there's a need for a meeting, something like that, very important for today. All right. Obviously, today is Thursday. It's Jupiter's day. All right. I'm currently right now at the hour of Mercury. And I feel that this whole communication energy is going to be significant with the moon in Gemini. The moon in Gemini is trining over to Pluto in Aquarius today because they're both air signs. So a lot of intellectual pursuits today. I see definitely a lot of looking into research projects, things like that. All right, so looking at the time that it's going to happen, it's going to be at 12:22 p.m. All right, specifically at 2 degrees. 2 degrees of Pluto in Aquarius, moon in Gemini. I see some sort of energy pertaining to like the Sabian symbol when I looked it up. Submission to unforeseen forces, submission to unforeseen and uncontrollable forces, which is the Sabian symbol for Pluto in Aquarius with the whole thunderstorm thing, like an unexpected thunderstorm. And I was getting that yesterday in my reading because in my reading last night during the time of, I think it was like the Jupiter and Chiron semi-sextile energy, I was like pretty much channeling energy pertaining to what I was seeing when I was looking into the degrees of these planetary transits. And because yesterday was such a big deal with like the whole conjunction of Saturn and Mars, it was like a lot going on. But something about a thunderstorm came up. Now, when we look at the moon in Gemini's energy pertaining to 2 degrees, it speaks about like Santa Claus filling up a stocking. All right, spiritual blessings is what it was speaking about. Unexpected gifts as though from magical sources. Speaking about appreciation and abundance and keeping alive a community of awareness through spiritual values. All right, guys, I don't know what that's all about, but I'm going to get into the reading. That's what I wrote down specifically for that energy. I mean, there's a lot going on today, but more than likely the most significant are going to be the whole Mercury conjunct the sun energy, which is going to happen later on tonight. It's going to happen at 7:03 p.m. at 22 degrees and 32 minutes. All right. This energy here speaks about giving birth to new ideas, creative assertiveness towards furtherment of potentials. And it speaks about vitality, does not find its exaltation in petty things. All right. So where the sun is illuminating here within Aries energy, to where the conjunction is happening with Mercury and Aries at the same degree, there's something about giving birth or enlightening the energy of new ideas through creative assertiveness. All right, Mercury is retrograde in Aries. So there's a review here maybe of the information that we're looking into. There could be where, more research is necessary, something like that. But the furtherment of your potential with whatever this is very significant. All right, that's what I got from that. So that happens later on tonight. Again, here I am at the hour of Mercury. I've been doing quite a bit of research for the past hour, just trying to gather this information for you guys before I jump on. And pertaining to other specific transits happening today, besides the transit of Mercury conjunct the sun, I mean, obviously we have the trine with Pluto and the moon in Gemini. That's more so going to be happening later on. A lot of semi-square energy to the moon in Gemini and the whole North Node, Chiron, Mercury, the sun in Aries. All right. But there will be later on today a sextile with the moon in Gemini to Venus in Aries. All right. Which that could definitely be a good thing. All right. So I didn't pretty much look into that one. But if we're thinking about Venus and Aries being at its detriment and the moon being in Gemini, which normally the moon is exalted, in, you know, Taurus, where we just came out of, like yesterday's reading were insane for me. I was connecting to the divine in a whole different way spiritually, you know. But what it's giving me here is that the detrimental energy is actually going to be working in harmony with the communication, whether it is coming through the subconscious state, right? I feel that it's going to be helping the energy come into balance, is what I feel. All right, but that doesn't happen until later on tonight. I'm getting like late night tonight. I'm not going to even look into a time frame for that. I don't want to go too much deep into that. I'm feeling to pull the energy from this dream oracle deck. I remember my dreams last night, and for some reason they came out to be where, don't judge me, it was the dream I had. I can't lie to you and say I don't know. And this is funny because normally I don't remember a lot of my dreams. I was dreaming that I was in school, all right, and I was around familiar people. I won't say who, but these people aren't people that I haven't seen in a long time. Normally when I have dreams about people I haven't seen in a long time, it's either that they're trying to come back into connection with me, or they are trying to send a message some way, somehow. But the dream was stating some sort of sexual energy, but it was about school. What I got from that when I woke up was like, okay, you know, there seems to be where there's a specific passion that you have pertaining to school. That's how I took the energy when I woke up. I don't know. It's not like I woke up in a sexual mood. It's like, you know what I mean? It was just passion inside the dream of sex and school. All right, so passion and school is what I got from the message in my dream. So I'm going to pull from the Dream Oracle deck. Let's see what this information was trying to come through with. I was sitting here contemplating on, you know, the meditation of the overall energy, and I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. But it was speaking about giving birth to new ideas, creative assertiveness towards furtherment of your potential. That's what it was given. All right, so last night when I was like looking over the energy, it was something about like a thunderstorm. I was looking into something about like the year 1932, because that's where the transit was happening within the whole semi-sextile with Jupiter and Chiron. It was like I was looking into so many different things, and there's messages there, obviously. Something about the number 222 as well. I'm seeing it all over. Yeah, something about 222. Or something about the energy of like the High Priestess in Tarot. The energy of the intuition. Something like that. Alright. What's this all about? Adaptability. That would be Gemini's energy because it's mutable. The Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. That's giving me the whole like, I want to say the Fool card, and how we take a leap of faith into something new, right? Even if it feels like you need to transmute pain from the past. All right, something, I'm telling you, something about the number 22, 222. So right here alone, this is giving me the energy of Gemini, adaptability, because it's mutable. Transmuting pain with the Fool's Embrace. The minute I say Fool, I think of the Fool card, which is Aquarius's energy. So this is giving me the whole Pluto and Aquarius to the Moon and Gemini energy. Adaptability and transmuting pain. And it has to do with the way that you think, obviously, because it's air, and it's the air element. All right. We'll pull on this energy a little bit more. Let's see what else comes out here. It's almost like Pluto's coming in and helping Aquarius transmute the pain, right? Transform the energy from the past. And almost as if the Moon in Gemini is coming in to trine that energy, right? Make it where it's, you know, the energy of fortune, where when you are adaptable to those changes, you're able to open yourself up to different experiences, especially in the way that you think. Connectivity is what just came out. And then I've got the eagle sublimation with the vanishing mirror. It's almost kind of giving me like, yeah, moon maiden here with new beginnings. It's kind of giving me how everything was to be connected in the past, and you more than likely being used to just that. Now it's like everything's vanishing for a new beginning. If you guys would look at what I'm seeing here, you would understand. Adaptability to transforming pain. All right, so being adaptable to the changes that are happening here, right? We were speaking about the Sabian symbol with Pluto and Aquarius being about an unexpected thunderstorm and how submission to unforeseen and uncontrollable forces were taking place. All right, but then we were speaking about having to give ideas, giving birth to new ideas with the conjunction of the sun and the moon. I mean, the sun and Mercury, the energy of like the communication that's meant to come through. All right, so vanishing mirror is giving me like releasing the energy of the past for a new beginning. Obviously, moon maiden here. All right, in the way that we used to connect in the past. The message of following your own intuition keeps coming up, and not just receiving information from other people. It's almost like you have to go within and research, use your own discernment on how to move forward. Something about that, like moving forward within your own potential, your own energy of your perception of things. Skywriting the fates. Something about like it's fated to happen that way because it's a way in which you solely understand. Vitality does not find its exaltation in petty things. It's almost like if you've held a specific ego in the past, almost allowing that to vanish so that you can become this new person, right? Because your vitality relies on what? It's the strength and the power that you have behind you, not in moving forward within some sort of petty environment around you. All right, so adapting to the changes that happened in the past, transmuting that pain, all right, and the way that we used to connect to now vanishing the mirror of the ego, having a new beginning and going towards what's fated. Okay. I see the numbers here, 22, 64, 32, 58, 41, and 49. The conjunction of the sun and Mercury, I wrote it all down, happens at 22 degrees and 32 minutes. 22:32. So maybe it's saying like transmuting the pain and coming back into connectivity. If we're speaking about the moon in Gemini, again, it has to do with like social gatherings, right? Meetings, doing research together, sharing ideas, that type of deal. Okay. Skywriting. I don't know, I'm seeing like symbols. You know, I'm kind of getting like learning a new language. I don't know. Interesting. It's very, very interesting, this energy. So if you're becoming adaptable to different changes, releasing the energy of the ego, transmuting the pain to come back into the energy of connectivity, having a new beginning, and going towards what's faded, then what is this reading supposed to be all about? Obviously, furthering the energy of your potential. No place like home. Being comfortable in your own skin, coming home to yourself, arriving at a place where you just fit, authenticity, and feeling at home. Treasure Island, the result of positive thinking made to manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains in the sharing of good fortune. The law of attraction and bringing dreams to fruition. Did I not just say that the energy of the second degree with the moon in Gemini spoke about spiritual blessings, unexpected gifts as though from magical sources? The appreciation of abundance and keeping alive a community that's awareness pertaining to spiritual values. Okay? So when you come home to yourself, this has to do with the energy of your soul and how you utilize the energy of your intuition and your discernment to be able to move forward, in which you feel that you're literally comfortable within your own skin in what you do and what you have potential in, not someone else's. Okay? I want to pull one over here on the transmuting the pain and then the whole connectivity thing. And I only put these two cards together because I noticed that the numbers that came out, it was 22, 32, pertaining to the conjunction happening today with the Sun and Mercury. All right, and this is speaking about like the new idea thing and the creative assertiveness. Okay, and I want it to stop. See what I'm saying? Milk and honey. Trusting that your needs will be met, the taste of prosperity, opportunities that are born of authenticity and nurturing abundance. I feel that prosperity and abundance can come from many different things. Many different things. I feel it has to do a lot with the faith that you have as well. All right, in the divine. Once you end up touching base within yourself. All right, knowing that whatever it is that you need, or if it comes to an idea that, you know, comes to mind, it doesn't come out of anywhere. That's a gift that's given to you. You know, even if it isn't financially, it can come through the energy of a new idea. And again, this energy happens at 7:03 p.m. tonight. My ear just started ringing. All right, so moon mating with new beginnings and skywriting with the energy of the fates. Wow. Something having to do with where you were being adaptable in the past. All right. And where you felt like you weren't, you know, really fitting in. There was some sort of ego sublimation that needed to happen there. You have to vanish that mirror. All right. It's kind of giving me the energy of the reflection of what you were putting out there, what other people were seeing, or what you were seeing about yourself even. All right. Because if you have to come home to yourself, you have to love yourself first. But this energy here is the flexible. All right. So flexible, adaptable, versatile. This is all mutable energy when I hear those words. So this is about you being open-minded. All right. And being adaptable without compromising what's the most important. who's the most important in this energy? It's you. It's your new beginning. It's what's fated for you, right? So what I'm seeing here is the numbers 50, 51, and 19. Down at the bottom of the deck is truth be told, speaking about honesty, clarity of communication, accepting things at face value, the willingness to be transparent, and coming out of denial. So it's coming out of denial of overall what your coming home feels like, all right? What is going to meet your needs, what's prosperity and abundance to you, and connecting to that, transmuting the pain of the ego from the past. And then this new beginning, fated, is allowing you to be able to teach others even, and being open-minded to new ideas from your past experiences to what you're walking into in the near future, or even at this present moment. Okay? Something about that. So this card here speaks about the truth be told. All right, so the truth of communicating out to the world or to the universe what it is that you want to see. All right. It says here you have to have the willingness to be transparent. Okay. I'm going to roll the astro dice. I want to get a little energy of maybe... Obviously, I put together the most specific transits I felt were necessary in the reading. If there's anything else I need to look at here. Capricorn in the 11th house with Neptune's energy. So Capricorn being ruled by Saturn in the 11th house, that's also ruled by Saturn. All right. I would say, you know, with Neptune being there, it does have a lot to do with the energy of utilizing the imagination and your creativity. All right. To be able to at least bring a thought into mind. Right. When you bring a thought into mind, that's an idea. All right. The 11th house can speak about coming together, collaborating with the community or, you know, a group of people here. And the Capricorn energy requires the energy of structure. All right. So maybe what's happening here is as you are changing, all right, utilizing your own discernment, where do you find prosperity and abundance within yourself? As you move forward, how can you become flexible to be able to be open-minded and teach other people? It's kind of given me by the clarity of the communication in which you understand. So Capricorn's energy obviously is of leadership. So it's giving me leadership within the 11th house, a community group, or, you know, obviously collaborating with others, friends, social groups, whatever this may be. All right. Pertaining to the energy of the near future, because it is Aquarius's energy, but utilizing Neptune. All right. So Neptune, again, is through the imagination, through creativity. All right. It almost feels as if it's an illusion, but how do you step into the reality of that? You communicate it out. It's almost, again, like if you have, I'm going to say it because I see it, a new beginning and understanding some sort of new language by the way that you perceive the energy within the subconscious state. Okay? As if you were to see like signs and symbols and numbers and what that means to you. Teaching that out so that other people are able to understand. Right? It's you teaching a community of people. Okay. Let's see what tarot has here. Queen of Pentacles. Obviously groundedness. I feel like maybe that's what you needed to really come into within yourself. You know what I mean? Learning how to really tap into Mother Nature to be able to even feel what this feels like. Meditation, contemplating, taking time out, all right, moving more slowly, that type of energy. I'm kind of getting more so as like valuing yourself, right? So Capricorn in the 11th house technically is a sun, moon, rising Pisces. All right, so Pisces is the energy of like being very empathic. All right, understanding what it is to be more compassionate. All right, and sensitizing within you the emotional state is what I'm getting. So the fact that Neptune came out could be very significant to that energy overall. Expressing the energy of love. When it comes out with the Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of giving me the need to become grounded. Alright, the Six of Wands. That technically is like the energy of you living in the public eye. So when I think of Capricorn's energy in the 11th house pertaining to community groups, Capricorn's energy technically rules the 10th house, which has to do with like you living your life in the public eye. You being in a position of leadership puts all eyes on you, where you are meant to persevere within a specific area in which you are, you know, being seen as a leader. So if that's the energy, then it's saying that in order to become adaptable to that, you have to look at yourself. You have to let go of your ego and come out on the other side to be able to be flexible with the energies of everything happening around you, if you are seen as a leader. Okay. So the Five of Swords energy can speak about the energy of Venus in Aquarius, which technically is the energy of detaching more so from the mindset and feeling from within the emotional state, right? Venus wants love. Aquarius is so much thinking. It's like you're meant to, it's giving me talk less and feel more. I don't know. I feel like the ego could be distracting the energy of how you're meant to come together. It causes some sort of mental conflict in what you're actually supposed to be experiencing when you're adapting to releasing the energy of the ego. So that's where there's a need to detach more so from the mental state and tap into the energy of the emotional state. All right, what's this whole transmuting energy about? Yeah. So it's you transmuting the energy of being in stress, anxiety, worries. All right. Maybe in the way that you are going to be perceived by other people, being placed in the public eye. Even that, right? Because if you are becoming grounded and you are going to be seen in the public eye, there could be much gossip. I feel Spirit is saying, like, if you are in the public eye and people are, it's kind of giving me like bashing your name type of thing, and they actually don't know who you are. All right, I feel that what you may have experienced was a time to detach, to come back to yourself, right? No place like home. Come back to yourself so that you would be able to overcome those that were trying to win at all costs. all right, and trying to portray this image of you, in fact, is not who you are. Whereas now you transmuting the pain and learning how to connect, utilizing the energy of your own discernment of who you are, where you're going, the idea that you want to share out there, that's what's meant to bring in your abundance and prosperity. And transmute the pain of your stress, anxiety, and or worries. It's kind of giving me like your mental health. All right, that's what it's giving me. Transmuting the pain of the mental health. Whoa. And there's the Emperor. All right, it's almost like taking your power back. And releasing the fears of the past. I feel like you've been angry for long enough. You've dealt with things for long enough. You've tried to rebuild for long enough. I feel like, and this is why a new beginning is being called. What came out here was the Seven of Pentacles. That card represents the energy of you just wanting to invest in something and continuously invest. And it does take a long time for it to actually grow, right? So once you get to the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, it's almost like so much hard work that you've been putting in, it almost becomes where you are mastering this energy of overall, if we're speaking about the Queen of Pentacles, of how to be grounded. And going through so much, I'm getting adversity, not only in the past, it has now led you to be this Emperor energy where you have a sense of power back in who you are. And you utilized the energy from the past to become stronger. And teaching that to others could be very significant as well. All right, so let's speak about this energy here with the new beginning in the Fates. All right, so here it gives you a chance to start manifesting new things. The Magician is what popped out. Page of Pentacles, like leading yourself down a new path of a new skill. Something that seems to be of a wish fulfillment when I see Nine of Cups. Emotional wish fulfillment. Again, it says here, it's you being adaptable without compromising what's most important. And what's most important for you is your wish fulfillment, not someone else's. All right, so this is where you're learning to manifest new things. Okay. Something about moving on, accepting the transition. Page of Swords. Remaining studious. Alright. Continuing to gain research on, I knew I felt it. Here's the Fool card. On a new journey. And it's like continuing, I called this out too, the High Priestess. It's like continuing on that journey of utilizing your intuition to guide you, I feel. Understanding what's faded. I was getting this energy here with skywriting, some sort of symbol, some sort of new language that you have learned in moving forward. And that's what it's giving me here as well. It's like, here's the Fool, right? This is the way it came out over top of this whole moon mating and the Fates energy. Here's the Fool card. Here's the Magician. We have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. And look what was right under that. It's like, here's the Empress. This is part of the new beginning. It's 0, 1, 2, 3 in the major arcana. Completely new journey. What is happening here is as you're moving forward, you're being open-minded, all right? Learning a new skill, you know, it's kind of gathering information together of what's most important to you, accepting the energy of this transition, and look how fast you're moving forward already. By just taking a leap of faith, manifesting something new, utilizing your intuition, and utilizing creativity. It says here, giving birth to new ideas, creative assertiveness towards furtherment of your potential. Did we not see the Emperor come out again? Where after what you've went through in the past has led you back to the energy of your power. Because you have your power back now, this is easy breezy and it comes to you that simple. It literally came out all together. I hope this is making sense. I'm seeing heavy Aquarius energy here. Leo, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. I don't know if I said Virgo already, but I did. Alright guys, that's what I'm feeling from that reading. That's like something about like you seeing the truth of things how they are now, like you being able to see clearly on where you're going in the near future, not allowing others to destruct the energy of your mindset, moving forward where what's faded for you is you not having some sort of barrier in the way of what you believe even, or how your mindset works, what you were taught in the past to what you know now, how moving forward you utilize the energy of your own intuition to guide you. So Pluto in Aquarius, Pluto brings in the energy of destruction so that we can rebuild, right? Aquarius's energy is in the way that we think, how we see things in the near future. Okay? Aquariuses are humanitarians. So they want the best for all involved, right? I feel like at this time, Aquarius rules the sky. Something like that. Or at least in the way that we see things. Things that are, I'm telling you, something about Aquarius being part of the way that the sky is written right now. The signs and synchronicities, numbers and symbols. Something about that. Like, no one can put rose-colored glasses on an Aquarius. No one. Because their intuition is on point at this time is what I'm getting. Like, you can't fool the fool that's unafraid of stepping to a new beginning. Kind of get my drift here? Something like that. I feel that Aquarius will always be the adaptable ones, the flexible ones. Alright. Ruled by Saturn, they have so much patience, the ability to put in hard work, all right, structure, the energy of leadership, you know, within. And then also being ruled by Uranus is almost like they can also overcome the energy of chaos, of changes, right? They are fixed energy, but they are meant to stabilize energies as well. Whereas Taurus's energy can be very stubborn. Scorpio's energy, being a fixed sign, could be very secretive and not wanting to give out this information. They want to keep it from within to themselves. You know what I mean? Leos are wanting to overall steal the sunshine and wanting to be in the spotlight. Aquarius is the go-to person is what I'm getting. It's like they have equal balance in what's happening right now. You give them the information, they're going to be the ones to deliver it. That's what I'm getting. But overall, they have to be able to face the shadow selves of who they were in the past, release the ego, all right? They get this information. They are willing to transmute the energy of the past, let everyone know where we're moving forward in the near future, and then boom, here's the signs, here's the synchronicities, here's the symbols, here's what you need. We're giving you the information. Now it's time for you to pass it on to who it's meant to be passed on to. That's what I'm getting from the energy. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's pissed.